Okay, so as a follow-up to my last post, I want to elaborate based on some recent comments on Twitter when I had posed my own comments and responses to some theories regarding our economy right now. The reality of our economy is, yeah, there's problems. There's problems, there is. But is it getting better? It actually is. It really, really is. Now, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people still suffering, and that's tragic and it's unfortunate. And I absolutely wish the best for everybody. Y'all all know that your boy is a Christian capitalist, and so I pray for my fellow man. I pray for our nation. Pray for everybody, and I wish nothing but the best for everybody. But the flip side of that is, as I said, I'm a capitalist, man. I'm a firm believer in free enterprise and free market, and the idea that we can all go after what we want, and we can all get out there and fight with everything we've got to build our business, to build a life for ourselves. And I fully believe in the American dream, and it's absolutely out there. The potential for growing a business and making wise investments is huge, especially right now. We're in a technologically savvy place in our society like these days. I mean, it's incredible the things that people are capable of, the knowledge that people have, the knowledge of computers, the knowledge of apps, the knowledge of finance. There's so much information out there. I got called out on because I believe in the potential, because I see the things that are out there. I see how my business is growing and my business is flourishing. I see some other people that I've worked with that their business is growing and flourishing, and I see the potential that we all have. And because I'm optimistic about these things, somebody decided to see my comments, check out my page, and come back and decide to refer to my financial advice as jokes. They further went on to say, why don't you tell us some more about crypto? Look, as I mentioned in my previous post, when it comes to your business and your investments, there are going to be naysayers and there are going to be non-believers. There are going to be people who don't see the big picture, don't see the huge possibilities in these investments and stuff. People see it about real estate. It's been a fluctuating thing about real estate for decades, but yet 90% of the millionaires in the world are invested in real estate. So, I mean, you look at these things like this and you're just like, well, there's been skeptics about real estate. Yeah, it's all about finding the right market, knowing when and where to buy and things like that. It's knowing how and when to market yourself and how and when to market your real estate, how and when to, move your investments when it comes to. It's not as simple as, oh, well, that's right or wrong. Well, obviously the stock market's a joke, and obviously crypto's just whack, and real estate's a bust. It's like, no, none of these things are true. All of these things are viable investments. It's just a matter of if you know how to put your money to work. And if you're not going to take the time to learn, then you've got to use somebody. You've got to utilize the resources that are out there. There are plenty of firms and financial advisors and people that will help you get set up. But if you're going to do it all on your own, well, you've got to be willing to take that time to gain your knowledge. If you're not interested in gaining that knowledge and making sure that you're doing it and knowing exactly all the things you're getting into, well, then you're going to get yourself in a bad place. But if you take the time to learn, the sky's the limit, man. I'm telling you, there's so much potential in all these possible investments. Don't let people throwing shade at you because you're doing something different stifle you. The fact that you're doing something different than what they're doing, maybe you're on the right track. Like I said in my last post, it's the same thing. I mean, don't let them throwing shade hurt you. You've got to be willing to get out there and make it happen. There's lots of things out there that are shaky investments. Don't gamble your money. But there's plenty of viable resources and there's plenty of viable investments to broaden your portfolio and establish some financial freedom. in the near future. And I will say it as I've said it so many times before. Me and my business partner have reminded, me and my boy Z continue to remind each other, and my boy Garrett. It's a thing that we remind each other regularly because we've gone through some economic, turmoil lately in our nation. But we continue to fight and strive for more because why? Millionaires are born out of recessions, period. Let's go get it done. Stop letting them get in your way. Let's go get that money. It's your boy, and I'm out. Be willing to take that